ayé ń gbọ́. Ó ń ṣẹlẹ̀lẹ̀. Ó milẹ̀ títì. Success Radio Ìbàdàn. Ìkànnì ayé ń gbọ́. Ó ń ṣẹlẹ̀lẹ̀. Ó milẹ̀ títì. Success Radio Ìbàdàn. Ìkànnì ayé ń gbọ́. Ó ń ṣẹlẹ̀lẹ̀. Ó milẹ̀ títì. Success Radio Ìbàdàn. Ìkànnì ayé ń gbọ́. Ó ń ṣẹlẹ̀lẹ̀. Ó milẹ̀ títì. Success Radio.
ọ̀rọ̀ ọkọ pẹ̀lú ìyàwó ojú Olúwa ló lè tó.
Thank you so much for being there this evening. We sincerely do appreciate you for being there once again on Success Radio Ibadan. This is the program you've been waiting for. It is no other program than the School of Marriage Secret. This is the program where you learn about marriage, we learn secrets, we open our eyes to deep things when it comes to marriage. And as you know it, the marriage is not just a child's play. Marriage is a serious business. Marriage is not a business for children. Marriage is not for people who don't know why they are there or what they want to do there. You are better not marry than for you to bastardize your marriage. I want to appreciate the management of Success Radio Ibadan for giving us the opportunity to reach out to you. Relax, enjoy yourselves, and learn at the same time. This is Sunday, the 18th of June, 2023. There's a mystery about marriage that we've been searching, and it is only God who knows the details of that mystery. But one thing that we know is that God is the beginning of marriage, and marriage had continued ever since the beginning of the world and up till now. As some people are saying there is problem with marriage, many others are entering into marriage. When some people complain, yet that does not deter somebody else from coming into marriage. Marriage is a mystery. Marriage is a secret, and that's what we are here to learn. There is something special we're learning today, and that we are learning is one of the basics that cause problem in many homes. And if we can learn that today, I can assure you by the great mercy of God that your marriage will have peace. So stay tuned. Dance a little, dance a little, dance a little. Call your wife, call your husband, and be part of the program. Let us learn. I told you what we're learning again today is another powerful secret that many of us are not taking note of, which is the truth, only the truth, and nothing but the truth. If you're already connected to us, please help us to share the program on your Facebook. Help to share to your contacts. Let others be part of this. Help us to share the program and tell those who shared it to like the page so that they can always have the notification whenever the program comes up live. And you know also on this program, you ask questions, you send your comments, let us be part of it together. I told you what we're learning today is a deep secret, very powerful. Thank you so much, Aziz Saliu Olugbele from Isheyin. We appreciate you. Please be there. Help us to share it. Invite others to be part of it. My name is Kolawole Kayode. Join us, join us, join us in the School of Marriage Secrets. Something happened in the Holy Book. You know, right there in the Holy Book, something took place there about Jesus, and somebody was mentioned that when Jesus was asking, Jesus was in the midst of his disciples, and they were trying to find out. Jesus told them something, that one of those disciples, those followers, they will betray him. And so everybody begin to look at it. No, it can't be me, it can't be. And in the midst of all of them, there is somebody who also come near. Now the description, the àpèjúwe tí ọ̀rọ̀ Ọlọ́run fún ẹni yẹn ni pé ó máa ń sùn sí àyà Jésù. The person used to sleep on the chest of Jesus, and he is the only one who does that. All others cannot do it, or they don't do it. That's not where we're going, but that's taking us to where we're going. Another explanation told us that during the life of Jesus, when he was going on a mountain that is called Mount Transfiguration, Jésù lọ sí orí òkè ibi tó ti parada, tí ògo Ọlọ́run ti farahàn, tí ọ̀rọ̀ Ọlọ́run sọ wípé Mósè àti Elijah ni wọ́n appear sí níbẹ̀ pẹ̀lú Jésù, wọ́n jẹ́ mẹ́ta. Nígbà tí Jésù ń lọ síbẹ̀, ó mú àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀yìn mẹ́ta kan lọ́wọ́. Ẹ rántí pé ọmọ ẹ̀yìn méjìlá, 12 of them that Jesus had, but when he was going, he took along with him just 3, not 12. And the change of appearance that Jesus had happened right in their presence. And the 3 disciples, they too, they saw Jesus, they saw Moses, and they saw Elijah. What a great secret they saw. Now my question is this: the remaining 9, because there are 12 disciples, the remaining 9, shouldn't they also see what these 3 saw? Shouldn't they? Again, that one disciple who has access to sleep on the chest of Jesus, the remaining 11, shouldn't they also be able to sleep on the chest of Jesus? Now what I'm saying is this: in Jesus' life, there are different levels of relationship. Do you know that again, in the midst of so many disciples, the Holy Book also told us that Jesus chose 12, just 12. 12 of them out of the many to be his close confidant, to be those that will be following him around. That is to tell us that it is not only 12 people that Jesus had around him. There are many. But he chose 12 to be those that will be following him everywhere he went. Besides that, again, in Luke chapter 10 from verse 1, the word of God tells us that among many disciples, again, Jesus had thousands of disciples. Among the many disciples, he chose 70, and he sent them out in twos, two. He sent them out in twos to different towns and cities where Jesus will eventually come, where Jesus will eventually be, where Jesus will eventually go and walk. So he sent them to go ahead of him, to go and gave them some assignment to do on his behalf. 70. Beyond the 70, there are many others. Those ones, he didn't assign them that particular duty.
èyí tí ó pa wọ́n àdọ̀rọ̀ ìjà.
We are not losing focus. Well, what we are talking about is marriage, and this is the school of marriage. Now, this is driving me to where we're going. Look at the levels of relationship, different levels of relationship. Number one, we are the 70 disciples. Those one is Jesus sent them out in twos to go and do some work for him. Besides the 70, there is the 12. The 70, they are not as close to Jesus as the 12. The 12 follow Jesus around everywhere, day and night. Anywhere he goes, those 12 are there. But the 70, they are not always where Jesus is. They are only present when Jesus will do programs. When Jesus has a gathering, they will be there. Maybe to walk, to do so many things. Yes. They will be there. So the closeness of the 12 is more than the 70. Besides that, there is also the 3. There is something peculiar about these 3. These 3, when Jesus was in the Garden of Gethsemane, when he was about to go to the cross, and Jesus was feeling the pain of the cross that he is about to carry, he called these 3 people, and he was sharing the burden of his heart. The feeling he had, he was sharing with them. Now, this opportunity, the remaining 9 don't have it. He didn't call those 9 to share the burden of his heart. This opportunity, the other 70, they don't have it. So that tells us something. His relationship with the 70, the 12, the 3, they are different levels. Now, he also has one person who is the closest among all the disciples of Jesus, and that one person can ask access to come and sleep on the chest of Jesus.
Má ṣeré, má gbọ́ tèmi, má ṣeré, má ṣe gbọ́ tẹ̀lẹ́gàn, má ṣeré, má ṣeré, aya mi má kọ̀ mí o, má ṣeré, bó bá kọ̀ mí yé, má ṣeré, má fún mi gbogbo òní, má ṣeré.
Relax and be part of it. Learn and get the truth from this message.
Má ṣeré, má kọ̀ mí, má ṣeré, má ṣeré, má ṣeré, má ṣeré, má ṣeré.
Now, there is one. That one is the closest. That one can sleep on the chest of Jesus. Now, what we're bringing out from this is that there are so many people all around Jesus Christ during his lifetime. Everybody has his or her own role to play in the life of Jesus. Jesus related with them in levels. There is one that is the closest, the nearest to Jesus, and that was the beloved. They call him the beloved. There is the 3 who are like, maybe you call them counselors. Maybe I should use that word. They are like counselors to Jesus. There is the 12. They are disciples. Yes, They are apostles. Maybe we should use that word. The apostles who are to pick up the ministry after Jesus had gone. There is the 70 who are the banner bearer. They are the one like evangelists for Jesus. Go and speak to people about me. They are like image maker. They are like announcers. They are like broadcasters for Jesus. There are still many other ones. There are women around Jesus who provide his food, provide water for him, take care of where he will sleep and things like that, out of their own substances. Remember also in the life of Jesus, there are people called, many other names. There was a Joseph of Arimathea. Joseph of Arimathea. When Jesus died, he was the one who came to carry the body of Jesus and bury him. You get it? So what we're trying to say is that there are different people in the life of Jesus, and each of them has what they are to do in his life, in his ministry. Why am I explaining and doing all this analysis? I'm doing them so that you will understand what we are about to talk about in the school of marriage. And the topic that we're discussing today is not your wife alone. That is how the man will learn it. The topic says not your wife alone. And for our mothers, our sisters, the wife will learn it as not your husband alone. Thank you so much, Ayondokun Ayonwale Matthew. Thank you for being there. We appreciate you. Help us continue to share it and let people be part of it. And you can ask your question and send your comment. Aziz Sadiq Olugbele Ayondokun Ayonwale Matthew. We appreciate you for being there. You see, what we are discussing is deep, is powerful, and if your marriage can learn it, if you can teach it to your children, you can teach it to your uncle who are married, if you can teach it to your brothers who are married, if they can learn this, it will help them. MC Ebobu, thank you so much. We appreciate you. MC Ebobu wọ́n kí wa lórí ètò, wọ́n ní ẹ kú ètò sàwa gan kí yín o pé ẹ kú etí gbọ́ wa o. Now, the topic, as I said it, is not your wife alone, not your husband alone. In your life, this is what we mean. In your life, for you to fulfill your destiny as a husband, for you to fulfill God's plan for you as a wife, as a man, it is not only your wife who has impact to make in your life. Yes. It is not only your husband that can help you. That is what we're saying. Yes, MC Ebobu is greeting us. Say Happy Father's Day. Thank you so much, all fathers. Thumb up for all of us, all fathers. As fathers, God will always be with us and help us. As fathers, àwa náà máa jẹun ọmọ o. Mo ṣàmì gbogbo àwọn tó ń gbọ́ wa. Ayọ̀míkọ́ Ayanwálé Matthew says more anointing, power of God. Thank you, sir. So what we're saying is not your wife alone, not your husband alone is to make impact in your life. So the orientation and the mentality that people used to say, only me and my husband, only me and my wife, that orientation is not God's plan for marriage. That's what we are saying. God did not intend marriage that it should be only me and my wife alone, only me and my husband alone. Yes, I will confirm to you that your wife has a great role to play in your life. Your husband has a great role to play in your life. However, it is not everything about your life that your wife will do for you. It is not everything about your life that your husband will do for you. God had positioned so many other people in your life. There are many others, like, in different places that God had positioned to be in your life, and they are to help you in one way or the other and make impact in your life. You need to allow them to do what God sent them to do. Thank you so much. All our audience, they are greeting one another about the Father's Day. It's what it oh. We need to appreciate ourselves. Oh. Fathers, we need to appreciate ourselves. It's not easy to be a father. It's a lot of effort. It's a lot of work. And I pray God will continue to help us. Now, what we're saying according to this program, according to this topic that we are discussing today, there are many other God had positioned in your life. You need to allow them. It's not only your wife. It's not only your husband. So if you monopolize your wife and you don't allow your wife to have access to any other person, if you monopolize your husband and you don't allow your husband to have access to any other person, you too will suffer for it, because life does not start and end with you alone. Apart from you, yes, there are neighbors that you live together. There are neighbors. Somebody is living in front of your house, somebody at the back of your house, somebody at the right side, somebody at the left side. All these people around you, there are some things they could do for you that even your wife may not be able to do. There are some things they could do for you that even your husband may not be able to do. So you need to have a good relationship with them. If you live the life of only you and your husband, only you and your wife, only you and your children, you are not helping yourselves. You need to have good relationship with all these people who are by your side, whether in front or at the back, at the right or at the left. You alone cannot live isolated. It is not right. Do you know sometimes if there's an emergency and you need help, you need somebody to help you? I heard about a woman one day, the husband just fell. There have been instances of people like that. Maybe right in the house, they're going and their legs slip and they fell. Maybe it's only the wife that is around, and the wife alone cannot carry the man who fell. You understand? Now, who will be the next help to help them in that situation? The next help is the neighbor. Mama, délé ẹjọ́ ẹ má bọ̀ ẹ má bọ̀ ẹ má bọ̀ ẹ má bọ̀ ẹ má bọ̀. That's a simple thing you do, and they come and they assist you to carry your husband, and the husband can get attention very quickly. In that situation, only the wife is not enough to help. The neighbor has a role to play, and they can play it if you have a good relationship with them. Àyàndòkun Àyànwálé Matthew say ìjìnlẹ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ ni o. It is deep, yes, really, it is deep. Thank you so much, sir. So allow your neighbor. The key thing you need to do with them is keep good relationship with them. I don't mean that go and sleep in there. That's not what I mean. But keep a good relationship with them. That's all. Again, there are other people also. Yes, there are the extended family, the brother of your, your brothers, your niece, your uncle. You understand? Your own brother, your own sisters, the children of your brother and sisters, the sister to your mother, the sister to your father, the sister to the children of those ones also. They are your cousins. You get it? They are your cousin. All these people are around your family. It's not compulsory that they are living together with you, but at least you know them. You are all family together. Sometimes all of you are bearing the same name, but those who are ladies among them, they go to marry into other families, and they will say they are ni. If your own family name is Adebayo, so your sister has gone to marry into another family, maybe into the family of Kolawole. Now she will be bearing Mrs. Kolawole ni Adebayo. Yes, fine. But all these people, the extended family, you need to relate with them. Yes, you need to relate with them, because there is still a future that is coming. Even there is a present that is coming. You never can tell. You can need the support at any point in time. Yes, even such a support that your wife may not be able to do for you, that your husband may not be able to do for you, you may need their support at any point in time. So when you keep a good relationship with them, you'll be able to call upon them. At the tip of your finger, they will answer you. But if you don't keep a good relationship with them, you live the life of only me and my husband, only me and my wife. Hey, you are not helping yourselves. There is also your in-laws. Yes, the family from where you married. There is also your in-laws. Your wife has husband, your wife has father, your wife has mother, your wife has sisters. Those are your sister-in-law, brother-in-law. Your wife has, many others like that. In our own family, your husband has father, your husband has mother, your husband has brother, your husband has sister. All these people, there are also a lot of them. You need to keep a good relationship. Call them sometimes. Pick a phone. Hello, happy Sunday. How is your day? How is whatever you are doing? How is your preparation for office again tomorrow morning? All right, God bless you. And that's it. As simple as that. Keeps the relationship. Keep that relationship with them, because there are some things somewhere, somehow, it may be job. Yes, you may land yourself in an office one day and somebody ask you, what is your name? And you say, my name is Kolawole. And say, Kolawole, Kolawole. Which of the Kolawole? From which town? From which area? Is it so and so? And through that, maybe you may not know. One way or the other, you have been related somehow with that person who is to interview you or who is to attend to you in that office, and they get to know, and very easily, I tell you, doors will be open. Yes, doors will be open for you. The door that your qualification, that your certificate could not open, that name will open it for you. I mean, the family name you bear could open it. But if you don't have a good relationship in that family, if they've known you as a very terrible human being, if they know you that anytime they come to your house, you send them away, if they know you that you're always, you are always, you cannot greet people, you don't appreciate people, you're always annoyed, you're always complaining, you are like haters of human being. By the time somebody get in contact with you and go report at home and say, ẹjọ mo máa pàdé ẹnìkan lọ́fíìsì lẹ́nìí, olórúkọ ni Adéníjì, olórúkọ ni Adéníyì, he say his name is Adéwálé, and ó dà pé ara àwọn family wa in so place, but by the time they trace it, they now say, òótọ́ ni family wa dey, but that person is a terrible human being. Ẹ wo màmá kò gbọ́dọ̀ níyàn sójú wo má ní kankan bá ṣe o, kó má tún kó wàhálà wá bẹ́ẹ̀ o, because the person has damaged relationship in those areas, and doors that supposed to open will be closed. Do you know you have people you meet in worship place? Yes, maybe church or mosque. You meet them, you worship together, relate well with them. Yes, if you relate well with them, you never can tell. I said, and I quote, it is an ordinary human being. It is somebody without any good future. It is somebody whose orientation is limited, that will open his mouth and say, èmi ò need anybody, I don't need anybody in my life. Yes, everything I need, I got myself. I don't need anybody. He's a fool that talk like that. So you meet people in worship places, in church, in mosque, relate well with them. You also meet people in your office. Yes, there are colleagues, you work together in that shop. Ibi tẹ́ ti ń tajà yẹn, àwọn kan wà tẹ́jọ́ ń tajà ńbẹ̀. Yes, you see, a lot of people keep making enemies. Even if you are selling the same thing, greet them. Yes, greet them. Ẹ káàárọ̀. Even if they don't answer, greet them. You build a good relationship. When you build it, you never can tell. Yes, they will also talk about you elsewhere and say, Mama Timothy yẹn, kò lè má kíyàn. That's what I like about him. They will talk about you. Yes, so build good relationship in the office, school 13 ṣiṣẹ́ yẹn, build good relationship with other teachers, with parents, even with students you are teaching. The office where you are working, that organization, build good relationship with them. Some of these things we are talking about Just your wife may not be able to do it. Oh. Just your husband may not be able to do it. The help that those people can do for you in the nearest future, you may not see some of them now, but the help they can do for you in the nearest future, I tell you, even your wife, your husband may not be able to do it. That's why I call this topic not your wife alone, not your husband alone. There are also customers that you meet in your business. Yes, they buy things from you and they go away. Relate well with them. When they come around, welcome them. Yes, don't live the life of everything I need my husband will provide. Don't live the life of everything I need my wife will get it done for me. No, life is not only about that. Many other people have been stationed. You don't need to know them before. But when you relate well with them, you're able to, you come closer. And if there is a blessing that they are to give you, they will give you. Even some things that you have struggled for, you never can tell who God will send to do it for you. So there are customers you meet in your shop, you relate with. There are clients you have contact with in your office. They didn't really come for you. They come for the service that you provide, and you have contact with them. Appreciate them, welcome them, speak well to them, and just like that. It's not, I'm not saying you have to follow them to their house. It's not compulsory. But that 5-minute contact you have with them, relate well. That is the emphasis of this, this program today. Before we go today, we may not be able to complete everything about this today. But before we go today, I want us to look at it. There are levels of relationship. There are levels of relationship. But we will be talking about that now. If in that level of relationship, if we'll be talking about the level of relationship subsequently, but there is a question today, and I want to ask you, in your relationship, in your family, do your family, as husband and wife, do you pay visit to other families? In other words, do your family build relationship with other families? That you can say, if your own name as a family is Adekunle family, do you have a Omotosho family that you can say, Omotosho family is our friend? Do you have? If you don't have, you need to start building one way or the other, because your family cannot survive in isolation. Yes, your family cannot survive in isolation. No, life does not go like that. There are instances, there are situations your family may need the help of another family. It happens. It happens. And if you have not built a relationship, how do you get that help? How do you get that assistance? The truth remains that everything is not money. Yes, everything is not money. Relationship is important. Very, very. And I want to say also, do your family show love to other families? Yes. If you will receive help, do you also help some other people? Do you? Do you show love to others? When you do, then it will come back as reciprocal. Nte èèyàn bá ṣe ló máa gbà. Yes. Yes. Even the Holy Book say it. Ó ní kí a má ṣe tàn yín jẹ. Yes. Ohun tí èèyàn bá ṣe ó ló máa gbà. What a man soweth, ntí èèyàn bá fúrúgbìn ó ló máa ká. So if you show love to others, others will also show love to you. If you help others, one day or one way or the other, a day is coming. They too will also come around and help you. So I ask or I challenge you today, how many people has your family helped? If you are thinking before you can mention, then start making changes. It's never too late to make a change. It's never too late, yes, to do what is right. Start making changes. Like they say, a little recognition for MK Abiola came recently through Buhari administration after more than 20 years. But yet, people still say it is better late than never. So it's never late. It's better late than never. It's never too late for you to make changes. If you have not been helping people as a family, try to help families. Try to help other people. One way or the other, it will also come around and come back to you. And one day your own family will need help. It may be your wife that will need help. It may be your husband that will need help. It may be your children that will need help. And they will also be there to help you. I ask you this question. If there is an emergency, God forbid any bad thing, and you need a quick help, yes, you need a quick help, do you have somebody you can call? Do you have another family you can call and they will respond in the next 2 minutes? I ask you again, if there is a challenge and you need to call somebody, do you have a family you can call? Are there people you can call and they will respond to you to attend to you in the next 2 minutes? If there is none, yes, if there is nobody you can call and they respond to you in 2 minutes, sir, ma, you need to start redefining your marriage. Your marriage needs to start building good relationship, yes, with other families. You need to start building, stop living the life of only me and my wife, only me and my husband. I don't want to see anybody. Don't live like that. All right, by the grace of God, we shall be continuing this topic, this series, by next week, God willing, God helping us. Don't forget, the topic has been not your wife alone, not your husband alone. There are many other people God has stationed in your life, on your path, who are to make impact in your life. Allow them to do what God has sent them to do in your life for good, for blessing. And what you two are to do for others, make sure you do them. Don't live a life of isolation. That is what we're trying to say. There are still many other things to talk about on this topic, and we shall be continuing that by next week, God willing. I want to appreciate the management of Success Radio Ibadan. I appreciate the management of Success Radio Ibadan for giving us this platform to use and to reach unto all our audience. And I want to appreciate everyone who had participated, who have partake in the program today. Ayondokun, Ayonwale Matthew, thank you so much. MC Ebobu, we appreciate you, thank you so much. Aziz Olugbile, thank you for being there today. So I say, let's meet again by next week, by the grace of God, 5 p.m. on Sunday. My name is Kolawole Kayode. I look forward to having you again on the program, and I look forward that we should hear new things by the grace of God when it comes to marriage. I sincerely want to believe if you make use of some of the things we have said today, they will surely help your marriage in the present and in the future. And happy Father's Day to all fathers. Please make sure you take care of your children. Make sure you take care of your wife. And let the children also take care of their father. Let the wife also take care of their husband. To reach me, to have discussion with me, to contact me, this is the number to use for call, for text, for WhatsApp. Omalaja Toyin Adebayo, thank you so much for being there. The number is 07053706276. The number is 07053706276. We meet again by next Tuesday, 5 p.m. on Success Radio Ibadan. And I say, keep managing your marriage and do your best for your home. Your marriage is your choice. Stand by it.